Hey everyone, today I'm going to do your public assignment. So friends, let's get started. But before starting, I want to introduce myself. Hey everyone, I'm Aniket Dohare. I'm from mid standard from Sri Singh School, and as well as I'm student of 020 English Academy from Gold Batch, and my ambition is to become YouTuber in my life, and I want to be English confident till 18 May 2023. So friends, let's get started. So friends, today I'm going to talk on what requires to learn English or to be English confident: grammar, confidence, or practice. So friends, let's get started. So miss, all the three things are important, but in that I want to talk on each one points. So my first point, that grammar. So grammar is important means, so first of all we will arrange it as sequence wise. If we want to become English confident, so first we need grammar, second practice, third confidence. So now grammar. So grammar is useful, or grammar is usually generally grammar we use to frame sentence to communicate with the each of others, because generally in starting we don't know to talk in English. So at that time we usually use grammar most to to communicate with each other, or frame the sentence means like I'm going, he's coming. Why? Because in the beginning we don't know more and more about English. So at that time we have to just learn grammar, for framing sentence, and learn all proper, because at that time also you'll get some uh, vocabularies and also sentence tense. This also, by that you can form sentence well, and also you can get more and more idea about grammar. Then second thing, practice is important, because the more you will practice, the more you will learn. So, and definitely when we want to learn any language, so it is all about practice. The more we will have to practice, that more fluency we will get, more fluently we will talk. And if we are practicing more and more, so that is also a good. And just also we can create a group also to practice, and just we have to more and more only practice. That is only one thing. And there is one also thought, practice makes a man perfect. It's not like this. Right practice makes a man perfect. So try to do right practice, and try to practice with your group. Because when you will practice with your group, so what will happen, if you are doing something a mistake, so that group will help you to rectify your mistakes, and by that you will understand your mistakes, and you can improve more and more. And group is the best option to improve our English. And after that also, in our class there is activity fast. And if you are studying in our class, so at that time you can follow the fast activity, in the because in the fast activity we have to just practice. And in that we have to take keep a criteria to practice more and more. And nowadays in our class, that grand finale fast going on, and it is today's second day of it. So you can practice more and more. And in that what is happens means, there are three categories, four categories: C, B, A, and A plus. C is equal. C means if means you practice 10 minutes or 1 hour. B means if you are practicing 2 3 hours or half day. A is called for if you are practicing full day. And A plus is means you don't see any day, whether it's Friday or whether whatever. You practice every day. So C plus category is used for that. And after that also, so by this you can practice. And definitely what happens when you practice, or when you complete your first practice. So what happens once you practice 1 hour continuously or 1 day continuously, so what happens after that, if you want to talk in different languages also, so knowingly unknowingly, or no, by mistakenly also, you start to talk in English. And even if I give here my example, so when I was in fourth standard, so at that time I was studying. So in summer vacation, I practiced more and more, and I was just only talking English, because I was not going in any tuition. I was just only going in classes, and there only I was practicing. So at that means I was only just practicing. And after that, when my fifth standard started, so at that time what happened, school started. So I went there. So some sentences, knowingly unknowingly also, I was talking in English. And at that time I was not having more and more idea, because it was my new standard to me, and also new teacher. So I was not having idea who can talk in English or who can't. So at that time I faced lots of challenge, but it is just about in practice. Once we practice, so we get these kinds of experience. And definitely if you are getting these kinds of experience, it means really you are practicing. And here also, I want to talk about grammar. Grammar is just for a support. once our grammar finished means once we start to talk in English, so just set and forget. Once you start to talk in English, so forget grammar, because grammar is just for a support. When a new building is constructed, so we apply bamboo, but once building construction phase, so we remove the bamboo because it was only for support, and we remove the support. After finishing the construction of building, we remove the support. Same, English is our building and bamboo is like a grammar. So just we have to, grammar is like bamboo. So just we have to first of all make the structure. We have to learn framing sentence, and after that we have to start to talk in English. So it by that we can, uh, we can practice more and more, and definitely after that there is no value of grammar. And just believe on me, if you want to learn English, so grammar please don't learn, because if you will focus on grammar, so you can't learn English. There are two types of English: grammatically English, logical English. Grammatically English is like which are grammatically right, like I'm going there, he's going there, or somewhere means etc. But logically which sounds well, like suppose I will tell that I want to meet you, or suppose I went to see Gateway of India. So that is, I think, grammatically right. But logically right, how it will be? I went to visit Gateway of India, or another. So it sounds well. Or like just I eaten my food. I have eaten my food. That is grammatically right. But I finished my meals, or I had meals. That is logically right. So this by this there is nowhere grammar. So just we have to see grammar. Once we start to talk in English, we have to forget grammar. So now our next third point, confidence. Also confidence is needed, but because generally sometimes what happens, some of boys, some of people who knows English, but only due to reason of confidence, they can't talk, they can't they can't communicate with others. And even if I tell my example, so at that what happened when grand finale was there, elimination session in 2019, in the month of October to December, I want to tell. So from that moment we had started to find people for doing assignments. So there was no any clinic, or no any office of advocate, or any hospital where we did not go to to take it the interview. So what was happening, just we were going to the clinic, and what was happening, some of the doctors, they were replying us, they were telling okay I can talk, but they were not having confidence to face camera, or to talk in front of people. So because of that they were not doing. So this is really important if we know English. So confidence also is more important, because what is the use of that talent, means if we have talent but we can't present, so there is no use of that talent. Or no one will tell us that you are talent, because we need confidence to present. And generally if we want to represent something, if we want to show someone something, so there we need confidence, and whether that is for one people or another. So confidence also is needed, and confidence is applicable in the both situation. Like if you want to talk in English, so if you want to tell something good to another one, so there also you need confidence to appreciate them, because sometimes some of people, they also tell that they look to you that how are you appreciating it. It happens. And sometimes if you want to tell also something bad, like you know shout at anyone, so at the time also we need confidence, because and all peoples are not same. So confidence is really really important. And at last I want to tell a short story, motivational story. It is the story about peace. So power of peace. So what happens in a country, they announce that who will paint, who will do the painting which is so much peaceful, which gives a sign of peace. He will get the reward of $10 million. So reward was that much big, in the big amount. So many, from many countries, painters came, they represented their painting. So after thousands of lakhs of painting, they took they exhibited 100 paintings. And it was really a big challenge, to decide any one best painting out of 100, because each of them was best of each of them. Like some one was in the there was a environment, there was a bridge of food, and there was river, and there some peoples were there was some what can say uh, water was there, and also grasses, greenery was there. And another painting, there was wooden bridge, and it was night, so in the water the shining was coming of the star, and moon was looking in that. So that was that. And another one, like there was a river and greenery and many more. And after that, these kinds of paintings also. So in these all paintings, it was really a big challenge to the judges to select at least 1 points, one painting. So after some hours, the time came that judges make up mind to select one painting, and they took one painting and applied a curtain on it. So after that, when they opened the curtain, so many painters were there, not only painters but also the media also was there. So when they saw the painting, so some of the best painters who are really best painters, whose paintings would be selling within 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh. So they went to the manager. They tell that I think judges made a big mistake, that this painting, it doesn't deserve to you know uh, it doesn't deserve to be uh, what you can say, get first prize. So at that time what happened, that manager told, he smiled first, then afterward he told that yes, it is only the right, it is only the getting this painting was only getting first painting, there is no mistake made by judge. So after that he explained them, are you seeing one painting? In this painting, storm is coming, it is heavily raining, and many bad environment is there. But not only the environment, not only the storm, not is only the heavily raining, sorry, but also there is a hut, and in the hut there is small window, and with by that window, one man, he is looking to the environment and very peacefully. So it doesn't mean that when we are seeing something peaceful environment and after that we are become getting peace, it is not a real peace. But you know another place, any environment is really so much noise available, or disturbance, but still we are having peace, we are satisfied, we are just silence, that is called a real peace. Because if there is a man who is getting peace after seeing only the peaceful environment, so if he will go to the peaceful environment, then also he will not be so much satisfied, because it is his outside peace. If he is seeing any outside environment, then he is getting inside a peace. He will not get inside peace because it is just temporary. But anyone, he is seeing outside environment, but after that he is getting inside peace. So that is only the real peace. So that is, so thank you everyone for this middle, and bye bye.